Your Car Chronicles back again, man. I'm gonna get right to it though. About to hop right into it. Last game was game 5. I don't think we talked since after game 4 for real. I'm surprised, man. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised that Steph Curry hit 0 3-pointers. 0 3-pointers. The first time he hasn't hit a 3-pointer in a game in 4 years, I think it was. Very surprised that he hit 0 3-pointers, only had, I think he had like 16 points or something like that. And the Warriors still won the game by whatever they won it by. It wasn't really too close. Man, Steph tried to be a wuss. He tried to wuss out, for real. Steph tried to give up a game. But the guys helped him out. Andrew Wiggins, what he had, 26 and 13, a dog, averaging a double-double. Well, not averaging a double-double, but he had a double-double out that joint like he was a center for the second game in a row. But yeah, man, for real, like I'm just surprised at the Boston Celtics, man. Jason Tatum, you might need to stop texting Kobe before your games. Like, I don't know what's going on, my boy. Who else? Al Horford, I thought you wanted to, win a ring. You had the most playoff games played or something like that before ever making it to a finals. So, like, I thought you wanted to win a ring, my boy. Like, I don't know what's going on at this point. But yeah, man, the Celtics got to figure it out. The Warriors won a game where Steph didn't hit a 3 in the playoffs against the Celtics. That's wild. I'm just flabbergasted, honestly. Like, that's just so wild to me. But yeah, shout out to the Warriors, man. Shout out to, everybody else for picking up the slack. That Steph left out there on the court, because he definitely wasn't about to do it. That's clear. But yeah, man. Game 6 tonight, though. Predictions. My brain is telling me the Golden State Warriors, just like I picked them in 6 from the beginning. So my brain is still telling me the Golden State Warriors, but for some reason, I just feel like the Celtics not gonna go out like that. But they probably will. But yeah, Celtics is probably gonna go out like that. But my heart is telling me that they not going to. But my brain is telling me to pick Golden State, so I'm gonna go with my brain. I got Golden State in 6, like I said from the beginning, man. The keys to this game is going to be Game 6 Clay. If Tatum is going to shoot a better percentage, like he's shooting a good percentage from 3, but everywhere else his percentages is horrible. If you could get one of the role player guys to get hot. If you get one of the role player guys to get hot for the Celtics. Al Horford, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, or Grant Williams. If you get one of them to get hot, I think you got a good chance. And if Tatum can shoot a good percentage, man, Tatum just been throwing up bricks if they're not from the 3-point line all series. So it's like you kind of need him to, step up and, kind of try to tough it out. Like the guy that he be trying to text before all his games. Like, if you're going to keep texting Kobe before all your games, bro, you got to, you got to show up, my boy. But yeah, that's my keys to the game tonight. Game 6 Clay. Is Steph going to have a good game again? Is Steph going to have a bad game again? My bad. Is Steph going to have a bad game? Game 6 Clay. And you always got to talk about Jordan Poole, because he could get hot and go for 30, or he could get cold and give you 6 turnovers with the quickness. So Jordan Poole, of course, is another X factor to the game. Draymond going to do what Draymond do. I think Wiggins, either way, Wiggins is probably giving you 15 points and at least 6 rebounds. So we know what Wiggins going to do. But it's going to come down to, the splash trio, or whatever they've been calling them, since Jordan Poole be trying to act like Steph out there with all the step backs and crazy shit. But yeah, I feel like it's going to come down to them 3 for the Warriors. Mainly Clay, because if Clay get hot, it's a whole different ball game. But then you also need Steph to show up too. He was 0 for 9 last game. And then on the Celtics, and I feel like it's going to come down to Tatum and the role players. I think JB is going to give you. JB probably going to give you at least 15 to 20. Marcus Smart, you know, he could give you 25. He could give you 7. It just all depends on how the rest of the game shake out. If one of the role players get hot, you don't really need Marcus Smart to score, in my opinion. So I feel like that's the 2 keys to the game. I mean, that's the keys to the game for each side, for real. And yeah, man, we're going to see. It's about to be a good game tonight. I'm personally hoping it goes to Game 7, just because that's what I really want to see. I want to see, like, if the Celtics really built for that, or if they would take it to Game 7 and get mopped at Golden State. I really want to see. I really want to see if they built for that, man. So, like, but yeah, I think it's, unfortunately, I think it's going to be over tonight, but I want to see Game 7. And y'all know the NBA wants to see Game 7, so they probably about to try their hardest to help Boston out. So I think it's going to be a good game tonight, man. We going to see. But, yeah, I'm going to get at y'all. I don't know. Maybe we can see if we, I don't know. I'm going to see what bro talking about. We might be able to get at y'all tomorrow. You never know. Might be able to get at y'all tomorrow. Might have to wait till like Saturday or Sunday or something. I don't know. We gonna see. But yeah, man, I got Golden State tonight, even though I wanted to go to 7. I gave y'all my keys to both sides. And my last thing is Christian Wood to the Mavericks. Barely gave up much of anything for real, any real pieces that they needed to really keep. Outside of that first round pick, but it's a late first round pick. So I think the Mavericks won that trade as long as Christian Wood continues to be Christian Wood. And I think he can be with Luka. So I think he can continue to do the same thing with Luka. So I like the trade for the Mavericks, of course. And I'm not sure if I like it for the Rockets, but I know they probably just, you know, wanted to get something for him. He probably was coming up on a contract pretty soon, and he probably wasn't going to stay with them because he probably wanted to go somewhere and contend, you know, since he, you know, started really getting super tough over the last couple years. He probably want to go somewhere and contend, see if he could, you know, help be a big piece on a playoff team. So I like it. I like it for both sides. The Rockets got what they could out of it with a first round pick and a couple, you know, extra pieces that they probably not really going to use, but at the same time, at least you got a first round pick for him, even though it's a late John. If you was going to lose him to free agency, then at that point, it's whatever. Like, you might as well get what you can for him while you got him. But yeah, man, and James Harden picked up his contract, his player option, so shout out to him. I want to see him with a full offseason. Hopefully it ain't no BS this offseason. He can get back in, you know, real shape, because I feel like he wasn't really in shape personally. And also the Sixers exploring trade options for a bunch of pieces, Tobias Harris, Thibault, different players like that. But me and bro probably get into all that little extra stuff when we, you know, sit down and do a joint together. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on them joints real quick. But yeah, man, good trade for the Mavericks. Definitely a good deal for the Mavericks. Definitely a good deal for the Mavericks. But yeah, man, we're gonna get at y'all. I'm gonna get at y'all, man. Holla at y'all. Peace.